talk?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, my dear people that follows our work, Light a Candle Dominican Republic. Today we are in Batey, Guerrero, and I have the the pleasure to be with Tara and the Church of Kirkwood Baptist Church in St. Louis that is visiting us, and we've done it the whole week. We've been doing those mobile clinic, HIV testing. We have been doing different station, nutrition station, hygiene station, giving out food to the people in need. And we are in this Batey. If you guys don't know what Batey is those are small villages that is basically populated by Haitians that come from Haiti to cut sugar cane. And they are in La Romana. We are in the eastern part of the Dominican Republic. And now I'm gonna have I want Tara to talk to us and share her experience. This is her first time. I think it's everybody's first time in Dominican Republic and doing this work with us, and for us have been a blessing. And at the end of the week, and that's why we waited until the end of the week because we wanted to see your impression. Your impression. We didn't want to do it at first because it was your first time. And so tell me, can you introduce yourself to the people that are watching over the YouTube channel, A Light a Candle?
I'm Tara Crane. I am a member of Kirkwood Baptist Church in St. Louis, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
I volunteer with the youth group, and so we are here with 7 students and 2 adults working with Light a Candle.
And I would like to know what motivates you to come, why Dominican Republic, and what motivates you, and what have been your experience so far. You can ask me questions as well
Okay.
because the people. Some people don't know it's their first time, and I'm probably watching that. People that you guys are gonna be sending the link, and we need to, they want to know. So I
Yeah.
want to know especially about what how was it and how you guys are here.
So our church in St. Louis is a church that service to others is really important. We do a lot of service within our community. In our youth group, the kids work and do fundraisers every year.
Hmm.
So every 3 years, we go on an international trip. We wound up with Light a Candle. I think God kind of put us together because we were originally going to go to Cyprus with a missionary there.
Where is that side of Cyprus?
Cyprus is in the ocean over by Greece,
Wow, far.
very far, yes. And with the war in Iran, our missionary had to leave Cyprus, and
Mhm.
so we looked for other opportunities and found you guys and came here, and we're glad that we did.
All right. And that was a blessing. Actually, I have to say that we don't usually have teams coming at this time of the year. And have been one of our prayers to have teams come. As I told you when we were having this conversation a few days ago, the great need that is in the Batey. You were telling me earlier, um, like looking, how where those all those people get like services, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge, for those that are not, don't have document, for them to go out into the town and get like health services. They're gonna get deported. That's actually a risk that they are not willing to take. So the need is greater, and we're trying to knock on doors and invite people to kind of join our mission and help us because we can't do it by ourselves. So, what have been your experience? I would like to know, like, what you've seen, how you feel, or how you have felt, and what have been the experience of doing this, and if you would do it again.
I would definitely do it again. I think there's a couple of different things. We were talking about your group.
Mm-hmm.
and how much we see your patience, your compassion, and your passion for doing the work that you do. And it's very inspiring to us. Um, then the people in the Bateys, the smiles and the welcoming that they give us has been um, I think not something we really expected. I think sometimes when you come in as an outsider, you're not sure if people are going to engage with you or uh, appreciate like you being there, but it's been the opposite. And what I've seen the kids grow from our group, I think they were unsure or maybe a little uncomfortable, not really knowing a lot of the things that you do here. And they just dove right in. I love to see their open hearts
Mm-hmm.
to learn and grow as people as they get ready to go out into the world.
Actually, yeah, they, as a teenager, they want like when we got together, we were talking our staff that especially sometimes when teenagers come, they start doing a job and they leave,
Hmm.
and they start doing something else because they want to have fun. But this team, particularly, have they engage. I saw them working in the pharmacy, and they're doing a great job at the pharmacy, and I actually also I see them, doing the different station, and yeah, and I was that was a question I was gonna ask you. How do they feel now? Like, I know they came, and you all came with a lot of questions, like not knowing, but like, how would that be, and what have the teenagers said, and so far we're gonna have some of them come and say it with their own words, but I would like to know what when you are together back at the dorm, what are the conversation,
So a lot of the conversations are about a lot of you guys, how wonderful you are, and they appreciate you so much. Um, they've It's always interesting to see it through a teenager's eyes of what they experience, and they like all of the people, and they're learning things that kind of blow their minds that they haven't experienced before. They would be better to tell you probably than I am, but I can see their growth already. Um, they're really good kids.
they are.
And so I knew that already, but to see them grow even more has been heartwarming to me.
Yeah, yeah, and usually, as I was saying, like, you guys are doing a great job because, this is a very, very a challenging age.
Yeah.
When you are at that age, and when you are um living in the United States with all the things that are going on, and then for them, they could take the free time of school to go have vacation in somewhere, but they're here.
They like the
And,
beach here. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie. Yeah,
yeah, the beach is it's
we've
wonderful.
gotten to go to the beach a couple times, and that's a couple people's favorites for sure.
No, I know the beaches.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love it as well, but but I know that we're hoping that these, serving and serving others that are in need really lead them to, to have a proper a like impression and compression, like
Yeah,
understanding about life
yeah.
and about the privileges that they get home, back at
Gratitude.
home,
Yeah,
gratitude,
yeah.
be better kids. We're really hoping that this trip really, because when you guys come, it's like a win-win because you guys are supporting with your time, with your finances, uh but also with your love. But in the other hand, you guys are seeing another side of the world where people in need, they're laughing, they welcome you, they treat it, even if there's differences physically and financially and economically, but people welcome you, people are happy, people feel blessed that you guys are here, and we're hoping that we can't give you in return um money, but we could give you love. We
Yeah.
could pray
Yeah.
for you. And, we made a new friendship. And now that we know as an organization and as a country that we can count on you
Yeah.
and on you. And this is a proven way of God, we're living tough situation. Dominican Republic and Haiti and worse are going through tough situation. People are complaining. People are hungry. That's why you see when we're giving the food, people are like they all
Yeah.
want it,
Yeah.
and we're giving food probably that will last 2 or 3 days, and they have to face the other 362 or 364 days, and we're just giving a little bit of
Yeah.
what they need, but we are really praying and hoping that God's help our organization and that we could help more and that we could keep touching the life of many people.
I know that one of the things we do at the end of the day is we pray and we have prayer requests. Aaron asked the kids what
Mhm.
prayer requests they have, and they always pray for that Batey that we went to that day, people they met, and then anyone who's sick, we pray that they are able to continue to get medicine and to help themselves, and that comes from them. And I think that's another thing
Wow.
that's very special about the kids. That's not prompted by me or Aaron with them. So I think that they will continue to pray because of the impression you all have made on them when even when we're back home.
Wow. And today is the last day. I mean, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Always like saying goodbye is really sad. But we're blessed, and I'm confident, and I pray the Lord that we'll get to see you one more time. I'm planning to go to US, but I want to see you here.
Yes.
So we can join forces and keep blessing the life of many. So, Tara, thank you.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you. No, thank you
It's
for
so
for
great.
coming. Thank you for trusting Light a Candle, uh, the Dominican Republic, and for you to put your lives in our hands, and for us it has been a blessing to work among you and Pastor Aaron. Have been a blessing. Really, thank you. Not enough words to really express how grateful we
Yeah.
feel as an organization that you guys are here. So, Jota, eh, vamos a buscar al Pastor Aaron because we want to keep talking to others. And thank you, Tara, for your time.
No
De
problem.
verdad,
No problem.
gracias. Sí, all right. Hello, hello. Again, we are here with Pastor Aaron, el jefe.
No, no.
Pastor Aaron is a very special friend. Um, Eso en vivo. Yeah, that's why we have here motorcycles. That wasn't part of the
No, wasn't
script.
part of the plan. No.
Anyway, we're happy to be here. We're in Batey Guerrero today, and we have had a wonderful week with the Kirkwood Church, Baptist Church of San Luis visiting us. I was telling Tara earlier that has been a blessing for us to have you here. You've been a prayer answer of God, because at this time of the year we usually don't have things, and our our objective is like to have more teams coming so we can do the work. As I was explaining, Tara, there are a lot of battles, and
Hmm.
the need is greater. They're lacking of health and other basic needs that it's hard for them to have in this situation. So you guys have come and you've blessed. You've seen the joy of the people when you give the food and when you give the medicine, and they all want to be seen and having a blessing. So I want to thank you for trusting Light Candle and coming
Yeah.
here. So, but I would like to give you the chance for you to introduce yourself, for you to tell the people that are watching us who you are, and why you decided to come here and what have been your experience so far.
Well, I'm Aaron Huffman. I'm the youth pastor at Kirkwood Baptist Church. Javi, man, Javi.
Have
And yeah, so we were planning a different trip, and in March, that trip got canceled. So we're looking for something to do, and I found Wilkin, and the ministry here is just amazing. And talking to Javi yesterday, realized that what we're doing here, we were going to do there too. It's the same kind of stuff. It was health stuff. It was food donations. It was taking care of people's needs that are in a situation like this where we've helped only 5 bates. There's a lot of bates to deal with,
100 plus.
so many. But it was such a blessing to see you guys love on them. Your doctors, your nurses, your pharmacists. I mean, we're just coming alongside, walking through it, and we love that about that. That was great. Um, I got to make a lot of kids cry, giving them medication.
I have a picture of you.
Oh man. But it was just really cool to see us get a chance to connect with them, but to know that you're here, that when we leave, you're still going to be here, still doing great work. That's one of the best things about this organization is that we know you're not in it for the short term, but for the long term.
Mhm.
So I'm just so blessed that we're a part of this with you. And Dominican Republic is beautiful, and it's nice, and it's not too hot. It is sweaty. No, it's 104. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we left. It got really hot, so it's really good. I'm really excited about this. I'm sad to leave, but I'm excited about what we did here.
So and like I was asking Tara before, and I would like your opinion about how do you feel the kids have felt, and because I know you had so many questions before arriving here, and I hope that some of those questions have been answered, that things are smooth, and that you see how people treat you and treat us, like family. And I just would like to hear your experience. First, what were your concern before arriving here, and how had that changed?
Probably one of the biggest concerns is we don't speak Spanish. It's very bad, and so the communication was always a worry. Um, and then another concern was um, we had done it such last minute. There was just so much unknown trying to figure that stuff out. But the best part was talking with you consistently. You calmed all that down. And then our first day on Monday coming to Batey, really watching you guys do your thing helped us know what to do. Like you guys took care of us. You let us know what we're doing here and that kind of stuff. Your positive attitudes
Mhm.
really made a difference. And so like our kids were uncomfortable on Monday, but by Tuesday they were comfortable. And I'm in there with some of my kids working on translating Spanish and cursive and having a hard time of figuring it out. And so it's just a really good like we rose to the task that you gave us because we saw you working so hard. The lot of candle makes it worth being a part of.
And actually, what have been amazing with me? How, when for example, the most difficult part for even for me is to do pharmacy. They have become pharmacists. They know
Yeah,
where the medication is. They
they
just get it done. That's amazing. I never seen before kids do that, because usually when we have teenagers come to our mission, this is the very last like station they want to be in. They don't understand it and they don't want to do it. Hey, we have two pharmacists. They just got it. Boom, boom.
They don't even write cursive themselves, and they're learning cursive. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, it's.
And so I'm amazed. I'm amazed. And I really I think you had a group, a great group. I know you have missionary. Probably next year you're gonna go somewhere else. But
We do every 3 years. Every 3 years.
yeah, but you have to do it every year. We need you.
I know. I gotta talk to
need
people.
you. We need you because there's a lot of need.
Yeah.
And as you see in what I said before, having those people that I can't go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because this is actually the sugar cane. How you call it, a
Train.
train
Yeah.
that is in our bag.
Yeah.
They come to pick up sugar cane in the field, and then they take it to the factory. So we're actually it's right behind us. It's right behind us. That
It's loud.
It's really loud. It's really loud. And I don't know if you noticed that 6:30 you hear like woo, and 7 before. And I'll give you a little background. This is it. Right behind us. Like people use that for so many years to know what time was it. And most of the people in the city were working in the factory. So every time you hear like 6:30 a.m., 7, and then noon, and then it was like 2:30 and 3 before. Those were where they were changing from,
Changing
like
lines.
lines.
Mhm.
And people started knowing in
The
La
clock.
Romana.
That was the clock.
Exactly. People in La Romana actually always are expecting this to know what time it is. Like when we don't hear our alarm in the house, we know it's 6:30. Ooh, it's 6:30. It's cool. It's cool. The kids and my wife and I, we know because of that. Actually, we don't have to use alarm.
Yeah.
So in La Romana, we all have gotten used to that, and that's really funny. So, but Pastor, really, you guys are blessed. We want to pray for the Kirkwood Baptist Church.
Yeah, Kirkwood. I know it's hard to say.
Kirkwood.
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 There you go. Get the wood.
Kirk Franklin. Kirk.
Yes.
Okay. Kirkwood Baptist Church.
Yes.
In St. Louis.
In St. Louis. Yes.
Missouri, USA. All right. So you guys, you come from far to come here, and I think it's amazing. It's a blessing, and people appreciate it, and I know the Lord as well. And we, as an organization, for us, it's a blessing that you guys have been able to come here. I bless your ministry, your family. I bless the church. Both church and your church as well.
Yeah. Yes.
And really, God is good.
God is good.
And thank you, Aaron, for trusting me, for trusting our staff. Thank you. The least we could do is to serve you, to be with you, and to pray for you.
Well, same with you. You have been an amazing host. Casa Pastoral is amazing. Tata is top dog. She's amazing. Javi's been just a great thing for us. But once again, like you guys bringing the energy, you guys willing to do the work, willing to do the hard stuff, and helping us have a chance when we get here to just walk alongside you. We want to definitely be praying for you guys and blessing you guys because what's happened in La Romana is really good, and I want to see it keep growing.
Thank you. I we would like to hear the kids. So we're gonna take a little break and bring some of the teenagers because we would like to hear what have been their experience. So thank you, Pastor Aaron, for your time. Jota, Jay. So hello, everybody. Here we are with Caroline.
Push that boundary this week. I kind of got lucky with my job because I work with kids on a regular basis. Like I babysit a lot. So it's been really nice to just be able to like bring like my talents of like working with kids in general to a different place.
And would you do this again? Would you advise others to do it? Like, how have been in general, like the experience of working with new people, and if you can tell others to, if they want to do it in your church, because
Yeah.
my people might be seeing your father actually right now. So I wanna know.
I would totally tell people to come here. Like this has been genuinely a really amazing experience for me personally. Like Light a Candle, your team in general has been so welcoming towards us and have treated us like family and have really helped us, especially with like the language barrier. Like I was pretty nervous coming in with that, but everybody here has been really great in trying to communicate with us. And it's been a really interesting experience. I've done a lot of mission work before, but never like this, I would say. The mission work I normally do is I'm helping build things or repair stuff, but here I'm actually working with people and making connections. And that has been really fun for me.
Wow, Caroline. And I really want to thank you. I want to let you know that you guys have been a bless, not only for the kids, for the whole community of La Romana and the Bateys, the Haitian population that are coming and many times suffering, discrimination, and you guys are coming and treating them like family as well. This is very meaningful for them and life changing. So I just want to thank you for that, for being willing to leave your comfortable house and come to a foreign country, and do what you guys are doing. You guys have been a bless for our organization, for our community, and also for our country. So Light a Candle, want to thank you for that. So Caroline, gracias, gracias, and invite others to come.
Yes.
Invite others to come. Remember, we want to tell you something like, to have an organization like that works with funding. So. Right, listen, people. This is hello again. This is very amazing because we have a professional.
What can I
I'm
say?
not good in cameras. I'm not
No,
streaming. Not at
that's
all.
not
I
true.
don't like it. I don't like it.
Yes,
But we have August,
that's good.
and we want to ask him a few questions. Like, first of all, we want to thank you for being here with
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Dominican Republic, with Light a Candle DR
Mhm.
organization, and for us again, have been a blessing having you here. And my question is like, you're good with that streaming, but how did you feel by leaving, United States and coming to a foreign country where you have a language barrier, and you were gonna you basically didn't know exactly what you guys were gonna do. I would like to go through that experience and how that changed.
So I have been out of the country before. I know some people on the trip with us haven't, and this is their first time. But for me coming into it, I've sort of experienced what it's like to have a language barrier. So I came in knowing that I would be able to get a little bit past the language barrier, use some of the Spanish I've learned from my dad, and then also just be able to sort of communicate with like hand signals, whatever. Um, on what I was doing, though, it was definitely a new experience, and I'm really glad to have come out. And I've never worked with people before. Um, when I was in other countries previously, it was more for tourism, seeing the sights, whatever. This is the first time I've been hands-on, talking to people, trying to get things done, especially working. And getting past that language barrier wasn't exactly what I expected it to be, but it was a really fun challenge. And it was something I'm super glad to have like been able to get through because it was different and it was new, and in the process we were helping people and making a real difference here.
So what do you think about the Bateys? Because that's a totally opposite side of doing tourism.
Oh, for
And
sure.
coming to a place that is poor, that is in need. So how is that different from your previous trips? You had language barrier, but now we're working with people that speak Spanish and Creole.
Yeah, yeah,
Some of them don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah,
they speak
exactly.
Creole.
So yeah, it's definitely way different. Going from like somewhere like France to Batey out here, even though Creole shares a little bit of similarity with French speaking languages. It's way different, and being out here, um it's definitely a different experience. But it's nice to be in a spot that isn't super touristy and is sort of a place that needs help and doesn't have everything that we have back in like the big cities and whatever, and is struggling because it's eye-opening, and it gives you a new perspective into what other countries are facing and what they're experiencing, and it's really good to be able to like help with that and then raise awareness too, because now that I know this, I can go tell other people and show them and kind of spread the story of the Dominican Republic and Haiti and all that, because everyone has seen France and they know what it looks like, the Paris, the Eiffel Tower, but the Batey is the Dominican Republic, and a lot of the medical care that we're providing isn't something that like makes headlines a lot. So it's good for me to be able to share that, I think.
And what have been your favorite part?
Oh man, my favorite part. I love interacting with everyone. All the little kids coming up, even though there's a language barrier, it's so fun to like show them and just talk with them and see what's going on and wave and give little waves and stuff. And just even little something as small as a fist bump. It's just so awesome to experience that joy between language barriers. Because we're coming out here with all this stuff, and there are a bunch of kids around, so saying hi to them. I'm trying to think. Some of their T-shirts are so fun. Like "Young, Wild, and Fi" was one of the shirts we saw. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think they're adorable. We did some arm wrestling. Safe to say, biceps really hurting after that one. Those kids are strong out here. But yeah, maybe I let them win. Maybe I didn't. Who's to say? But
All right. And what is your YouTube channel about?
Oh, well, my YouTube channel, I do some video game stuff. I have a little bit of a following there. Just wanted to mention that in passing.
A little bit of following.
Yeah.
Followers. So how many followers? Million?
No, not a billion. I think I'm at right around 30,000 right now. So
That's a lot. We have like 200 hours.
it's a small thing right now. We're both small creators. But
Oh, really, I can thank you for your time. It's been really fun talking to you.
yeah, you too.
I heard that you like the beaches here, La
Oh.
Playa.
The beaches are beautiful. They're amazing. Genuinely, it feels like it's a picture or like a postcard that you're seeing, but it's real and it's in front of you. It's amazing.
So we want to remind you, go to lightacandledr.org. And if you feel like donating, we need that to continue growing our mission and helping the people in need in the Dominican Republic side, especially the Haitian people that are living in the Batey. So, we're gonna have Maya that is gonna be coming here to talk to us as well. Maya is very, very smart. I mean, all of them are. But Maya, my gosh. So, Maya, ven, Maya, ven.
All right. Here you go.
All right. Now, Maya. Now, Maya. How are you? Tell about yourself, who you are, where you're coming from, the church, what you guys are doing here.
Yes.
A lot of questions, but I'll
Okay.
let you talk.
My name is Maya Vance. I'm from St. Louis. I go to Kirkwood Baptist Church. So as a group, we're coming to help light a candle at the Bateys. I've been doing mostly blood pressure and temperature, which is very cool. I think it's very interesting to be able to do kind of like busy work or things that don't require training so that the doctors can see like the most people possible, so people can receive the most care possible. It's very fun.
And were you before coming here, were you a little concerned of, leaving your house, coming to a foreign country to do something unknown with the
Yeah.
language
Well,
barrier?
Yeah, it's I mean, I had some worries, but it's really not that different. I mean, obviously it's different because people are speaking a different language, but like it's not that different in terms of like body language and just what you're doing. Like it's not actually that hard or stressful because like people want. I think it's really interesting to have an experience where you're going to another country, but it's not just like you're at a hotel or like you're hanging out and seeing all the sights. Like you see the whole thing, and maybe some of it is like I mean, sometimes it is upsetting to see people struggling, but I think it's very interesting to see like a lot of parts of a different country, and I think that people don't necessarily think about that when they're thinking about like going on a trip somewhere.
So how do you think this trip would change your perspective, see our ministry, and you can support our ministry? So God bless you and thank you for being here with us today. Bye. Hey. Again, we're gonna have here Noah and Ellie. Noah and Ellie, they're gonna be talking about their experience here during this week with the Light a Candle mission. We wanna hear your experience. What have you been doing? What your name? What you done? What is your name? Where you come from? And your experience, your worries, your concern before coming here. Now how have that disappeared? If it had disappeared, what you've been doing the week and how had that impacted your life?
Okay.
Those are the questions. We start with Noah, we continue with Amy.
Hello, my name is Noah, and I'm from Kirkwood Baptist Church in St. Louis. And when I originally came here, my original concern was kind of like when I heard about this place, I thought it might be a little more dangerous in a way. I'm being honest, but everyone here, as I got here, everyone here was actually really friendly. I saw zero danger, and it was pretty enjoyable being able to hand out food and give what I have and what I have, like what I have that they don't to give, and I thought that was pretty awesome.
What job have you been doing there?
I have been doing it's like nutrition and health, and my primary like job within it is I give fluoride and brush fluoride on kids' teeth that are old enough to be able to get it. And that's my goal.
Ellie.
My name's Eli Murch. I'm from
No, Ellie. Eli.
Eli.
Oh,
Eli.
Eli. All right. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Eli. I'm from Kirkwood Baptist Church in St. Louis, Missouri, and this coming into this week, I didn't my fear was like I just didn't really have like a idea of what I would be doing here. So I guess fear of the unknown, I would say. But my job, I worked at the pharmacy, and I would receive like the sheet and it'd say what medicines people needed, and I would go into the back and grab those medicines and then give them to the people so they could give them to people
You
needing
know,
medicine.
I was saying before that I've this is for us, this is the most difficult station. If you see I step in and I disappear, I don't want to do it because I don't know. And you guys have done a great job. I don't know how you've done it, but you've done it. And I was very amazed. I was telling the
Mm.
pastor that I was very amazed about the work you guys are doing. Great job at the pharmacy.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
thank you for that. You guys unique, unique, very unique. So and what was so you said what was your concern? How what have you seen and how is that does that change your perspective about life once you go back home?
Um, I've seen here a lot of poverty, I guess, and I've seen a lot of people who's like struggle with like they don't have the same everyday things we have back in the United States. So going back, I want to take I'll take a lot less things for granted and appreciate what I have a lot more.
Yeah, actually, when I was little, I grew up like in a place like that. I had nothing, and I was telling Tara that people we're giving food, and that's gonna be good for 2 or 3 days, but then they have to struggle
Hmm.
the other 362 days, and we try to do what we can, but I would like for people to be aware, not only in the United States, everywhere, aware of the need that the
Hmm.
people and the struggle that the other people outside of our comfortable houses or our comfortable situation, you know, how what is the people life like, and we always can do something to improve the life of others because it's good to have a good life, but it's also good that we take at least once a year to say, I'm gonna take a week to do something good for people that are in need. And you
Hmm.
guys are doing that. And I wanna thank you for that. You
Yeah.
guys are amazing. It's been an amazing week. It's always hard for us to say goodbye. We would like to be 2 weeks or more because we get used of having you guys here. But we wanna let you know that what you've done has changed the life of many kids
Yeah.
and many families in the Dominican Republic. So thank you. Gracias. Gracias. We're gonna have Thomas come as well. You're the last to come, but wanna welcome you here as well. So Joshua.
Good.
All right. All right, here we are with Thomas. Thomas, say hi to
Hi guys.
and who you are. How have been your experience being here, what you've done during the week, and how that has impacted your life.
Okay. Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm from Kirkwood Baptist Church in St. Louis, Missouri, in the United States. Um, and this week I've been working in the pharmacy, just like Eli. And we've been given, so basically there's a clinic set up and people go through, and we're the last station, and we give out the medicines that were prescribed to them by the doctors. And this sort of thing has definitely impacted me in multiple ways.
it's crazy because a lot of those medicines I just have in like my cabinet at home.
Mhm.
And we're giving them out to people who may not have them. So I wanna go back to the United States knowing that there are still people who don't have access to all these medicines. Yeah, and I just want to, and I also want to try and find groups just like Light a Candle in the United States and see how I can participate in those too.
Well, you're more than welcome to come here.
Oh, totally. I'll definitely come back.
I was
Yeah.
saying the others, we want you to come back.
Yes, totally.
Pastor Aaron was saying that Pastor Huthman, I know you call it Pastor Aaron Huthman, he was saying that you guys do every 3 years, but I'm like, you guys need to do it more often. Talk to your father. Caroline. It's your job. It's your job. But we, because as I told you before, the need is really big, and
Yeah.
you're saying they don't have it because again they can't go to the public hospital.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they get deported. So that's why, like, you see, they're so willing to come and they make a line and they waited the whole clinic just to try to be seen by a doctor and to try to get their medication. The need is great. So
Yes.
you once you guys leave, we're gonna have a group. The next group coming will be maybe in October.
Okay.
So there will be
Wow.
July, August, September, and then after October there will be another in November, and then December not, and then January. So our dream is to have more teams coming, more people joining our organization because we have a great need, and we need funding, resources. The government does not give us the medication;
Yeah.
we have to buy it.
Okay.
We have to buy the medication. Medication is really, really expensive
Yeah.
here, and that's why we need help because we can't do it. We are a nonprofit. We don't make money.
Yeah.
All we depend 100% is on the nation, and we need to be knocking on doors, doing streaming like that, so people can get to know more
Yeah.
about what we do down here, and sending emails, visiting churches. It's what I have had to do in order to have this organization still operating in operation, in order to help the big population. There's 100 plus bateys in the Eastern, and in each batey there's around 300, 400 people, 800 people. Others have 3,000 people living in the batey, and that means that there's over, if there's 100, there's thousands of people in the Dominican Republic in the eastern part of the country that are in need, and they're willing, to get your help. And you can help even without coming. You can go to lightacandledr.org and you can donate and you can help as well. But we would like to see your faces. We want to make friends. I know I have 10. You guys are 9 new friends.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm gonna be visiting soon your church, and I'm gonna be around San Luis and Kansas City and in September, and I hope to see your faces again. And I hope I get your social media or your phones because we would like to be in contact. So thank you for being with us. Thank you for taking your time, and very sad to say goodbye, but you guys have been a blessing. So people from Kirkwood Baptist Church in San Luis, thank you for blessing Dominican Republic and the Haitian community in the Dominican Republic.